Cheating has ruined a $600,000 Warzone tournament. Unity rejected a $17 billion buyout. Spider-Man almost had a co-op mode, and much more on Today in Gaming. Hey guys, LevelCap here. The upcoming $600,000 World Series of Warzone tournament was rocked by cheating allegations. Activision instituted an open qualification stage for this year's event. That means any Warzone player could earn a spot in the tournament. However, credible accusations of cheating have been swarming around this qualifying stage. They include players using VPNs to region hop for easier lobbies, stream sniping, teaming, and straight up just in-game cheats. Now, gaining entry into the tournament is awarded by earning points in public Warzone lobbies and climbing a leaderboard. The game's skill-based matchmaking system is intended to place players into lobbies with other players at a similar skill level, but it also factors in ping to the server and what region players are from. Players using VPNs can region hop across time zones to get lobbies in low population areas or off-peak hours when matchmaking deprioritizes skill levels to get enough players for a match. This has proven to be a very effective method of evading skill-based matchmaking in the past, and there's evidence that many competitors for Warzone qualifiers are doing it. Stream sniping has also become a concern as many Call of Duty streamers report viewers following them in matches on a daily basis. Warzone's social feature makes it challenging to prevent stream sniping, so it's been a consistent issue basically since the game launched. Some players are also being accused of teaming with other players to farm kills, which boost your points earned in a match. All of these issues call into question the credibility of the event. Being able to manipulate the system and qualify for the tournament undermines its competitive integrity. It also means legitimate pro players will face off against people below their skill level. If the goal is to have the best of the best playing against each other, that seems unlikely given the situation. Tournament organizers haven't responded to these accusations yet. The next round of qualifiers starts on August 20th, with the top 40 teams playing for a spot in the finals on September 6th and 7th. There's also concerns about a new sniper loadout in Warzone being bugged, causing it to grossly overperform compared to other weapons. So even if everyone is playing in the open qualifiers legitimately, the game's loadout system could still give players an unfair advantage. Unity has rejected a $17.5 billion buyout offer from mobile game adware company AppLovin. Unity is the company behind the Unity game engine and other technologies used by hundreds of studios worldwide and thousands of indie developers. They recently announced a $4.4 billion merger with adware company ironSource. That merger has proven controversial because ironSource has a history of creating malware. Unity's CEO rejected the AppLovin offer, saying that the ironSource merger will deliver an opportunity to generate long-term value. The proposed deal would have been a massive shift in voting power for Unity that would potentially reduce their votes to 49%. We've seen a flurry of high-profile buyouts and mergers over the past few years, with Microsoft, Tencent, Epic, and other major corporations buying dozens of companies and game studios. Unity's rejection of AppLovin's offer joins a short list of public rejections, including chat app Discord turning down a $10 billion offer from Microsoft, and Ubisoft turning down multiple offers over the years. Popular CSGO skin trading site CS Money suffered a massive hack that led to the theft of $6 million in skins. CS Money is one of the biggest sites around, and it's widely used by players around the world. The hackers used a security exploit and at least 100 user accounts to siphon skins off the site and into those accounts and the accounts of prominent traders. CS Money hasn't been able to fix the exploit yet, so they've already suffered a second attack. They've identified at least 2,000 stolen skins and have blacklisted them from trading in coordination with several other skin trading sites. Spider-Man's PC release has unearthed a treasure trove of cut content and canceled plans for the game. Data miners discovered files related to a co-op mode and PvP elements buried in the game. It seems like the developers were working on a 1v1 PvP mode where two players could duke it out across New York City's skyline. The mode would have been separate from the main campaign and not unlocked by default. There's less info about the co-op mode, but it looks like it would have also supported two players. Of course, don't take these findings as a suggestion that Spider-Man is getting a co-op or PvP mode down the road. These files are likely left over from development. However, the sequel to Spider-Man is launching next year. Based on these findings, there's a small chance that Insomniac might be interested in co-op or PvP content for the upcoming game. A new LEGO game has been announced that looks like a big expansion on the LEGO Builder's Journey game from 2019 that was made by LEGO Game Studios. LEGO Bricktales is being developed by the studio behind the Bridge Constructor franchise. It features LEGO-based puzzles players solve by creating solutions with a limited set of bricks. Builder's Journey was a pretty simplistic isometric puzzle game where each level had an obstacle that you traversed by building. LEGO Bricktales seems like a much more extensive and more in-depth experience. It launches sometime between October and December for all platforms. New court documents from Microsoft's regulatory hearing in Brazil about their merger with Activision revealed some interesting sales data. According to Microsoft, the PlayStation 4 sold twice as well as the Xbox One. At launch, the Xbox One was maligned by players and critics for Microsoft's emphasis on DRM, multimedia content, and Kinect features. Despite making a solid recovery later on, early trepidation about the console clearly had a significant impact on sales. As of March 2022, the PlayStation 4 has sold 117.2 million units. Microsoft didn't give exact figures about the Xbox One sales in their hearing, but basic math means that they only sold about 58 million consoles. Apex Legends recently set a new concurrent player count of 510,000 players. As it turns out, that makes it one of only 8 games with more than 500,000 concurrent players on Steam. Those other games include PUBG, CSGO, Dota 2, Elden Ring, New World, and Cyberpunk 2077. So saying that Apex is in the big leagues now would be a major understatement, especially considering that the Steam numbers for Apex likely represent a minority of the game's total player base across Origin and console. Star Citizen's annual Ship Showdown event is underway. Players are tasked with recreating their favorite ship in the game with an original creation. This could be a song, a Lego build, a drawing, a trailer, whatever you can come up with. Other players can upvote these entries. The top 16 submissions will be put into a bracket and voted on to determine a winner. Submissions are open until the 29th. The ships that take the top spot will get a custom in-game collectible ship model that players can find. Before we get to our next story, I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. Let us know in the comments if there's any other game stories that you think we should cover. And while you're at it, consider subscribing, turning on notifications, and/or becoming a channel member to help support what we do. Members get exclusive emotes and badges next to their name to show that you're cooler than everybody else. And as always, your support in any capacity is always appreciated. Free-to-play brawler MultiVersus launched its first battle pass to mixed reviews. The game throws a cornucopia of different characters together like Batman, Bugs Bunny, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo, and many more in the Super Smash Bros. Style melee arena. The Season 1 battle pass includes the usual cosmetic unlocks spread across 50 tiers and 2 tracks. There's a free track and a paid track with more rewards per tier, but neither tier offers the game's premium currency as a reward. And while it's not universal, most games with battle passes have currency rewards built in. The idea is that completing the battle pass for one season will give enough currency to buy the next season's battle pass, or maybe an epic skin. MultiVersus fans are frustrated by the lack of unlockable currency because the free battle pass track has a lot of empty tiers compared to other games. Many players feel like they're missing out if you don't pony up the $10 for the paid battle pass. And that wraps it up for today in gaming. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. This is Level Cap, signing off.